Your development feasibility is now complete. So this is your summary page, and summary page is there for you to have a look. It has all the listings of all the different assumptions that we've allowed. You can look at everything XGST per unit, per meter square, including GST and the GST component in every section, every cost that you've allowed for. You've got the net GST liability that shows you what that liability is going to be towards the end. And that basically strips off all the input credits that you can claim and all the GST that you need to pay. It gives you sensitivity tables that you can look at that shows you that if the sales were to move in this direction, if they were to go up, whatever sales that you put, which is starting from 950,000, if they were to go up in 5%, 10% increments or come down in 5%, 10% increments, this is what the impact on your bottom line is going to be. So those 0 and 0 basically gives you everything that should be equal to that your total profit over here based on your current assumptions. But the other tables show you how this moves and how what would be the impact of it on your bottom line. So all of these are here for you to have a look at. You can quickly do one more thing, so which is very interesting. For example, it gives me 11.6% and I don't like it. And it's telling me that I need to pay 976,000 approximately if I want to make 20% development margin. Now I specified that over here in under the settings tab. So if I want to play around with this, now this is an iterative calculation, which actually keeps going in loop until they find the right number. And that hogs a lot of resources. Even Google Sheet that does all these calculations in the cloud slows it down and doesn't give you the right answer. So we've tried to figure it out a way that we can get you as close to that number as possible. So if you look at this iteration possible, I'm going to use this number and I'm going to just use $1 million just to see a ballpark. I'm going to go into my cost section, and instead of paying 1.2 million for land, I'm going to put $1 million over here. Press the save button, come back to the summary to see that I'm getting very close to the 20% development margin, to 20%, which is very close to my hurdle rate. So this is telling me that if I really need to make $1 million in profit, or sorry, a 20% development margin profit, I should actually be paying only about 994, which is close to $1 million for the land component of this. That means I'm paying $200,000 more. So this is where it is important to understand that how much are you willing to pay somebody for the land value without actually overpaying them, and making sure that the value that you're paying them is based on what you can actually do on the site or maximize its potential, or in technical terms, use the highest, best possible use for the site. So the land, this residual land value is actually the value of the land. So if you hire a commercial valuer, they would value it using residual land value. And this is the exact same way that they do that. And we take into account all the GST components and things like that as well. So have a look at it. One last thing with summary, that you can go in here, click the share button and publish this on the web and copy the link, open that in another tab, paste it there, and then you can share this link with anybody you want. Now, the best part with this is a no index page. That means Google or other search engines are not going to index it automatically. So only the people you share that link with will be able to see this. So if you were to share this or send it to anybody, you should be able to only share it with the people that you send it to. So if you don't want that, you come back here, just uncheck this box, and this page will no longer load. So if I refresh this page now, you'll see that it's gone. It will just ask me to come back home, which is going to be the main page where all our feasibility applications are housed. Currently, 2 of them are released. Third one is coming up very soon in the next few weeks, and the 4th one should be there by the mid-year. So that's where we are with this. So I would say this is a very essential tool that every developer must have in their pocket, and you can use this on your mobile phone as well. And I'll show that to you in another video. So this is no cost, no brainer tool that you must have. So click the link below if you don't know where you are, or if you are watching this on YouTube, there's a link in the description that you can click. If you are watching it on a website, all you have to do is check out, and it's not very expensive, but it actually gives you an insight. So even if you are not ready yet, but it will, and you start doing some numbers and start throwing some numbers around, it will give you a very good feel of feasibility. It'll give you a very good sense and feel of the market or where the things are at. You do 100 of these, you'll know the pulse of the market of what do you need to actually pay for the land, what can you put on it, and things like that. It will give you a very good idea. It'll actually make you better at running numbers, and there will come a time where you'll be able to look at a site and say, hey, I can do this on this, but that is all I'm willing to pay for the land. So enjoy.